Hello all and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Southampton rebuild episode for you. So today is episode number 11. Last episode we have been solid in all fairness. As you can see, bottom right hand side, we are currently 6th in the table. If we win our game in hand, and yes, Arsenal might have something to say about that too, we could move up into 4th or maybe even 5th. Two other things that I've really noticed is you look at top right, look at the games that we've won in the Premier League there. We've beaten Arsenal 2-1, we've beaten Manchester United 3-2, and also looking below, you can see that we've knocked United down into seconds. The other thing is on the board confidence, the board have nothing of particular interest to highlight in criticisms. So for me personally, I feel as though we're doing all right. I cannot knock it at all. I feel like this all coming together. So, in respect of the recruitment, we are making some moves. So, De Gea is coming in from Manchester United. I feel like that is a move that needs to happen. Um, this will allow Neto to move on at some point or the other. Adam Armstrong is moving to Sheffield United. We're also trying to get Pradas from Barcelona and Pellegrini from Juventus. Let's see how that goes. To be honest, so we got. I'll also put some players up for sale, and there are going to be some offers for them, which is nice. So Atal, £6 million. He's out of contract in 6 months. I think it makes sense. And Joe Aribo, £6.5 million. Um, so he's not sure whether he wants to go or not. Well, I hope you do because there's not going to be much football here for you. So on we move. Just trying to bolster up that transfer fund as well. No offers for Manswerk. Lazio have come in for Pellegrini. And there's been a fair few teams that are coming for Pradas. Okay. So the two freebies we may not end up getting. I had put Attel up for sale knowing that I might be able to get in Pellegrini. But time will tell. Hopefully the contracts that we offered were strong enough. Being able to get them. The transfer window is about to open as well. We will have David De Gea join us. Schlurdlup has won European Golden Boy. We love that. Still looking very, very good in the money side of things. Brighton are interested in Telles Magno. I'm interested in this Vitinha. Is that Bayern, is he? Was he at Benfica? No, he's at Braga. £14 million. I don't know. I'll scout him. I'll see what they come back with. Just out of curiosity. Just see what they come up with. Okay. So we brought David De Gea. Stoke have made a loan approach for Manswerk. Just before I go any further, how much did I offer him out for? £10 million. So they want him for nothing. Can't see it. Can't see me giving him up for nothing. But if you can give me 8.5 million, you can have him. 6.5, make it 7.5. Okay. Attel has left the club. Not bad for someone that we got on a free a season and a half ago. Vitinha, B-C for me. I don't think that's going to work for me. I need A players, to be completely honest. Okay, so Telles Magno goes to the bench, Carrasco goes to the right, Loftus-Cheek. Let's hope João Pedro can carry on banging the ball in the back of the net for us. It's Carrasco that gets a late goal for us, and it's a win. And we move up into 4th place. And De Gea keeps a clean sheet on his debut. Just out of curiosity, when it comes to the report, so Neto is down to 2.5 and it's Bazanu. So what I might do is I might look to try and offload Neto. Okay, we need to go by position. Oh, it's having a bit of a brain fart. He is wanted. I'll just offer him out and just see what happens. Wow, Leipzig in for João Pedro. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I just want to know how much he's worth so I can... So as of right now, he's worth £51 million. So I reckon somewhere in the range of 70 will turn my head. That's not going to get it done at all. So 45, I'm going to get it up to, if I can give me 65, if I could do that, and that, they're not going to accept this, but 50 million. So I was just at 66. So whew, 62 million. I'm not sure whether this is wise or not. But what I need to now do is I now need to offer him out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him for 70 million and just see. He might not want to go. 1.6 million for Neto. Yeah, it's fine. My client Luca Pellegrini would like to propose some modifications. Okay. 94. Let's give you 90. 99? 95. 94 then. Give you what you originally wanted. Silver's got a wage hike. Arsenal at home. Just played them as well. Okay, let's negotiate this. I'm okay with that. I just want a bit more here. You do that for me, he's yours. Right, so I did offer out João Pedro and nothing really came back out of it. Wow, Joe Aribo is leaving the club to join Olympic Lyon. Good for him. Okay, this is a really big game. Walker Peters in at right back, Larios left back, Silva Zabani, Dominguez. Okay. Love another win. 0-0. I'm okay with that if I'm going to be honest with you. Looks like we've had the better of the game, to be honest, in chances over Arsenal. I can't knock it. We've taken 4 points off of them. Doesn't look like anyone wants to bid on João Pedro. It's not even coming back and telling me. Neto has rejected Sporting. Oh, we've got a really big game now. Carabao Cup Semi Final. I will try one more time. I mean, if no one's gonna, I'm offering him out. You know what? I'll even lower it a little bit. I did not expect for Leipzig to Schledel up injured again. Pellegrini. is coming in. He is basically a left wing back. We're going to accept that deal. We'll be quite glad to have him on board. Gives us a lot more depth at left back now. Walker Peters. Larios, I think, is the other guy as well. £10 million for now. No, thank you. We will sit around and we will wait. Helenio. He looks very good, actually. We'll just have a little look. Oh, man, really? That's a shame. No, we're only looking for A's. Zakaria, Magno, Danilo, Ward, Prowse. Okay, that's probably my strongest side. Slurred Up is probably involved in there as well. Come on, we need a really good result here. First leg, 2-1. We got the job done. That's one part. Liverpool 5, Manchester United 0. Okay. Newcastle do me a big favour there by helping me out against Arsenal. Carrasco's out for a few weeks. And now we've got Tottenham in the FA Cup final. Ward-Prowse is banned for the second leg. Manswerk is going to Sevilla. He's going straight there. No loan involved. And the one thing I wasn't sure whether it was going to happen or not is happening. We're giving other clubs an opportunity. They haven't taken it up. João Pedro is leaving the club. It's going to be £51 million up front now. I believe it's £6 million in staggered monies over the month. I've lost my wordings there completely. We've got a minimum league goals in on him and percentage of profit of next sale. We will let him go. So we have made some major sales. I'm not sure whether João Pedro is the correct deal there. Like, should I have done that? I don't know. We received a new club record 151 million in fees, and we said goodbye to a fan favourite in João Pedro. Yannick Carrasco is unsure about selling a good player. At this moment in time, Yannick Carrasco, I'm actually unsure myself as well. I'm just not sure. To be honest, I brought him in because I weren't sure who to get in. And I brought him in, I think it was 19 million. I think I said, yeah, 19 million. We've sold him on and we've made near enough £40 million profit on him. And he wasn't even a 20 goal a season player. So I'm quite happy with that, if I'm going to be honest. But if we have a look in our recruitment, we've got 93 million and we've got £403,000 in the budget. Who does that mean that we might be able to go out and get? I don't know. But for me right now, I'm looking at taking on Paul Wanner. I'm not sure how much he is worth exactly right now to how much I've compared. So he's worth £37 million. I have a deal for 47 million. We shall see. But as of right now, I'm definitely looking at a possible striking option. The thing is here, we do have Victor Roque who can fill that void. Now Roque we brought in for 12 million. He hasn't had the opportunity to play. I think this kid could be something special. He'd get up to 4 stars. So it might be well worth me looking at someone else. I don't know. But we do have this option right now. So let's see where we go with it. It'd be nice to get a result here, that's for certain. Tough game. We've sold some players, so we don't know how it's going to go. 2-2. The guy Duranville that we were looking to bring in at one point scores a last minute goal. It's a shame because we've now got a replay at their place. So we're in the market and we're looking for a forward. Who can we bring in? So we'll have a look on the old recruitment. Got 14 of these completed, can you believe? I'd like to delete some of these if I can. Or I'll just create another new focus. So we're looking for a forward. Minimum current ability needs to be at least 3 stars. Need them to be at least 4.5 there. But if we have a look on the old player search. Oh, Son is going to PSG. Wow. The one I'm keeping an eye on is Odegaard, but I know I'm certainly not going to be the only one that's going to be interested in him. So it's going to be an any there. So we've got some recommended there. Obviously on this side here, we've got some big players here. But what we need to do is, well, I only want to look at people who are interested. Inaki Williams. Oh, Gonzalo Ramos. Only 3.5 stars. What about the old potential here? That Fofana. Do I eventually go back in for the man that I was going to try and sign at the start? I think that this could work out quite well. Loan cannot be terminated. So I cannot buy him now. But I can buy him later. But is there anyone else that sort of tickles my fancy? Richarlison's interested, Ramos is interested, Brozier is interested. I'll tell you someone I'm considering a look at. Not sure if he's still at the club, but based upon this, I'd say he's probably not. Got a funny look inside now, Leeds. Say, I'm not even sure if he was a part of this update, but it's that young Italian kid that they got. I can't even think of his name, if I'm going to be honest. They have sold so many players. I think that he was added in the update, and yeah, we'll eventually get out of there. It's more about potential and looking towards the future, and a lot of these don't have that. Fafana's young. I think he's the man I'm gonna go in for. I just feel like I need to take over existing loan deal. Is that possible? Okay, well, why not? It's worth a go, surely. Why would I not? If it doesn't work, I will just buy him next season. So, unfortunately, that has been rejected. Detro want him to play in position they suggested while on loan. Make new offer. Okay. We will just skip the draw. It's going to be tough coming away there now. Watford it is. Okay, so the squad, I still want to be... look at this Lavea. I still keep looking at him thinking I need to do more with this guy. He's barely playing for me. Neto, we do want to see the back of you really now. I think Ward-Prowse might end up leaving at some point as well, you know. But Fofana is the man I'm going to be looking for. We'll transfer list Neto. Real Madrid have come in for Salisu. Is he only worth that? That surprises me. No. I think maybe next season it could be a possibility. Magno, Zakari and Wanner, Scott out on the right, Danilo, Dominguez. Can I lead Southampton to a cup final? The answer is yes, I can. That is fantastic. The worst thing about it, though, is I'm playing Liverpool. But I have to be honest, I'm over the moon that I've got us here. I'm not sure we're going to win it. But do you know what? We've put ourselves in a good position. Really, really pleased with that. So what I need to do is I need to. Is that all based on potential? Oh my goodness. What a nightmare that is. Get me out of there. Just trying to rack my brain for strikers right now. Wolfsburg have come in for Bazanu. 37 million, and you are offering me a total of 29 and a half. It's not going to do the job. £94 million right now. I'm happy with Victor Roque up top. I just feel as though I need someone else in. We've lost 4-2 to Brentford. That is not a good result. Ward-Prowse is now out injured too, as is Danilo. Okay, let's. It's the old favourite of some of these, but let's have a look at some of these players. Let's just see why on earth did it do that. £154 million. His scoring record's not great. I know how good he is though. Let's scout him. Let's just see what they come back and say. Real Madrid are back in for Salisu. Oh man, £39 million. He's only worth 24. Right, we got to have a look in here. We got to. Why will that not work? Okay, Maxim Decker. He looks pretty good. And he's only 20 years old. His potential is 4.5. What have they got for recommended straight up? I think I'm going to place a bid on him here. If I can come to an agreement, I will. Loan back length is not going to happen. So I will give you 30% of that. I'll give you £1 million there. Okay. I'll accept the I just want 20% international and league. Yeah, okay. That's nearly £40 million. You're not going to get Decker back on loan. I need him around. Okay. Well, I didn't think this was going to happen. We are becoming a selling club, but what we're doing at the same point is we are just trying to sort everything out in respect to look at this guy. I can't not. I have to. It's Hendrick. Will you sell to me for £23 million? You will. Okay, that's fine. They asked for a loan back on Hendrick. Gonna reject that. Minimum fee release clause in on this. So we'll give you 75. We'll keep that at 100. This needs to be decent. 81. Okay. Burnley have made an offer to loan Giuseppe. No. How about you just give us 700k and he's yours. Did look like it would fail our work permit. Atlanta are looking for Neto. Mandatory fee of 1.6 million. We can negotiate this. So if you give me, and it's going to be a pain to do this, 1.5, you can have him. Just take it, because that becomes 1.5 total. It's a mandatory as well, so the only way he's not going is if he rejects. So this episode's been quite emotional. Everything's sort of going on. Right, these boys are expecting to be loaned out, are they? Just loan them out for nothing. That's fine. Just to keep a promise. Oh, Hendrick could be on his way in. Good result. Tellers Magno, 37 shots on target. Magno's hat-trick. So, according to the stages, we have now qualified. We are in the top 8. Very good result. Right, Tottenham, 55 million. He's worth 45. He has a 65 mil release clause. So we've got three bits of transfer business to look at, and that is 2 ins and 1 out. I'm not surprised there. Transfer deadline is in 1 week. They've come back in for Bazzano. 37 minutes here, getting close to it. Is he wanted by many? No, just Wolfsburg. I'm not taking that because he is the goalkeeper I want going forward. I've just brought in Walker Peters is out with a flu. Home you go, good sir. Yeah, he's the goalkeeper I want going forward. So I don't want to get rid of him. Hendrick is in. £23 million. Very good signing that. He's only 18. And he goes straight in. Now I didn't do that, but he goes straight into the side. Let's see how he goes. He's been an absolute baller for my Creator Club series. Can he do the same in the Premier League? We're about to find out. I'd love for him to score on his debut. Love it. No, 0-0. Not a good start in that respect. A fairly torrid time. So I reckon that he didn't play well at all. Okay, that's fine. We all have bad games. Small one for the future. Got Juventus up next. Regardless, it is practically a nothing game for me, in all fairness. How much is Endrick worth now that I have signed him? 25 million. Okay, Maxim Decker is coming in. So it puts our budget down to 64 million. And now it's up to Salisu. And Neto, speaking of which. Neto is on his way out. And Salisu is on his way out. So in one video, my side is starting to look very, very different. In many ways, shapes and forms. Is this going to allow me to do what I wanted? £185 million. Unbelievable. Well, I'll try, because I don't want him. Replace him as captain. Tellez Magno. Okay. We'll make Tellez Magno vice captain. So, we have £83 million in the bank. Decker has hurt himself immediately. Which is not ideal. Ismail Assar is at Juventus. So Giuseppe has returned and now he's gone back out. So we have Juventus to finish off our Europa League campaign. Hopefully this will now give Antonio Silva time to grow from his 2.5 stars as well. Not expecting a win here. It'd be lovely, but we have already qualified, so whatever happens, happens. We lose 1-0. We're a bit unlucky, but that's absolutely fine. We eventually qualify in 7th, which, I'll be honest, I don't care. We made it through, and that, to me, that's what matters. Augsburg played 8, won 8. Maybe a team to have a look out for there. So fixture-wise, lately, I mean, this episode has been a bit. Look at that. We've only had 3 wins. We've had 4 draws and 2 losses. No, you're not gonna be able to afford that. I think I may need to check on Fofana, just because has he got any kind of deal to actually sign for Everton off being on loan? So it looks here that Schürrle is still on the club's radar as a backup plan. So Schürrle remains a player of interest to Tottenham should this target become unavailable. The club are expected to shift their focus towards Talis Magno. Southampton have also been linked with Ivan Toney, aiming to come to an agreement with a loan with an obligation to buy. I don't think that is part of my plan. Schürrle up 72 million. No, I'm going to decline. His contract is ending with Chelsea as well. Leipzig have gone in for Timo Werner. No, it doesn't look like anyone's going to offer us anything. Zabani and Carrasco are injured. So we want to have a look at our shortlist. I haven't even got Fofana on here. Fancy that. There he is down the bottom now. Optional future fee of 15 million. Wow. Wow. That'll be a shame if that happens. I'd like to have got him in. Put it this way, if they don't exercise 15 million, I think I will probably be all over that. Well, it's most certainly been a very eventful January as manager of Southampton here. We spent 41 million and we received 114 back. There are three main deals from each side, but my goodness, two of our best players have gone. Most players out is Southampton with 12, and the top deal in the window Now, the one thing here that I've taken away from this is look at this. Martin Odegaard has gone to Arsenal. Gone to Newcastle, sorry. Wow. Had I known that was a thing, I would have possibly joined myself in on that. But, you know, it happens. It's just the way it goes. The complete rebuild is more or less there. Almira have spent £140 million. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? That's incredible. Fair play to them. Okay, Newcastle at home. This will be our final game of the episode. Let's hope it's a better one for Endrick. It's 1-1. We controlled the game thoroughly. Just didn't get a breakthrough. So we will just get ourselves up to the Tottenham game so we are ready to go for next episode. But what a mental episode this has been. Um, we haven't overly played particularly well, might I add. So, in my opinion, it, Southampton are bound to be a selling club. But not only that, but this is a rebuild. I'm trying to rebuild the whole side. That money there that's coming for João Pedro and for Salisu, £90 million. That's massive for this football club. If you have a look on our recruitment side of things, we still have £83 million there. I can definitely pick out some good players for that sort of money. So that's something I'm going to look in between episodes as normal. We will see how we go. At the moment, we're still on course for Europe, which is a good thing. Um, that is the end of today. Thank you for watching as always. We do appreciate it. Please give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bells on if you want to know when a video goes live. It's always handy to know. We will see you next time out for some more Southampton with their rebuild. Take care.